Today we are leaving Chicago, back to London. So we're flying Delta from Chicago O'Hare to London Heathrow. Delta was pretty good. Check-in was very easy. Except we had to wait for... We were delayed out of Chicago and they eventually changed our flight. Hey, they had Starbucks at the lounge. It was really cool. I think I had too many double espressos. Very easy to make. Much better than espresso. Still waiting at Chicago. The lounge wasn't bad in Chicago. Not as good as the one in JFK, even though the one in JFK, which you'll see a clip of later, was much, much busier. This was the first time that I've actually flown Delta, that we've flown Delta. We were on a Virgin flight and they cancelled the flight a few days before we left Chicago and upgraded us to Delta One, which was good. We're actually on premium economy, except from Chicago to JFK was just what they call Comfort Plus. Comfort Plus is bigger seats, in between business and economy. So we eventually got onto the plane. And there's Chicago. I guess if you've flown the flight from Chicago to JFK before, you know it's only a couple of hours, so it's only a short flight. Okay, so we've landed in JFK.
Use caution when opening overhead bins to prevent injury from items that may have shifted during flight. You may not use your mobile devices.
In the JFK lounge in the Delta One lounge, we had about an hour and a half before we boarded our flight to Heathrow.
We do apologize for our late arrival into New York JFK and apologize for...
Yeah, so you can see these are the Comfort Plus seats. So there's 2-2 configuration, quite large seats.
The next available flight in case you missed your connection.
It's quite scary. I haven't been to New York for a long time. I haven't been to New York for 10 years. Not that I got to see of any New York except for Kennedy Airport. So the best thing about being on Comfort Plus is you get to board reasonably early because the seats are at the front of the plane. So we're in JFK now, just on our way to the Delta Lounge, Delta One Lounge. Delta One is like the business platinum lounge, I think, for Delta flyers. So we're going to the Sky Club. This is at JFK, Kennedy Airport. The lounge was very, very busy. This was a Sunday night. It was very, very busy. There was hardly even room to sit down. The food was okay, not great. The soup was good. The cake was good. Delta on board. They give you a Toomey hard pack, which is pretty cool. The menu, the food was pretty good on Delta. They had wireless headphones, but I just used my B&O headphones. There's Tasha. Oh, we get stripy socks as well, which was pretty cool. There's a Toomey. You can actually get it monogrammed with your initials. If you go into a Toomey store, they give you a spare black leather badge to get it monogrammed. Seats were pretty comfortable. They're lower seats. They're a bit like Astana business class. Separate light. Tasha looking at the menu, trying to decide what to eat for dinner. I think we had the lamb. The lamb was very good. The screen was a little bit small, actually, because you sit quite far back from the screen in the seat, in the Delta One. It's like business class seat. but it was a little bit far away. This is me trying to talk on the plane, but the audio was really bad, so I thought I'd just do this voiceover instead. It's probably going to sound really boring in the end. They're my strappy socks. I have to say I like the strappy socks. I kept those. Usually I throw the socks away, but they're quite good, those ones. I think they're pink for breast cancer awareness. I think it's for the whole breast cancer month thing. That beer was really, really nice. Sweetwater. Very, very nice beer. That was the entree. I think it's some kind of duck sausage, cabbage salad. There's always something nice. The lamb. The lamb was really, really good. It was very, very tender. It was actually probably one of the better meals I've had on a plane in a long time. Ice cream was caramel. Not a big fan of caramel. Yeah, so that was it. Now we're in London. Thanks for watching. See you next time.